Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer Channel Halloween Countdown 2014, where today I was going through the drive-thru at Krispy Kreme, and holy smokers, this is one of the greatest products of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghostbusters Donuts from Krispy Kreme, special packaging, which we're going to take a look at in a minute in more detail. But for those who are not old enough to remember, Ghostbusters came out in theaters 30 years ago in 1984. It was quite a time for movies. At the same time, The Last Starfighter was in theaters at some point. Now, Atari should have brought out that Last Starfighter arcade game that they had in the movie. Probably the fact that they never did was part of their demise. But Ghostbusters certainly had a video game, which I can remember playing many hours on the Atari 800 XL, as well as on the Nintendo, and I guess later the Game Boy had it. Probably one of the great video games of all time. Driving around New York in the Ecto-1 ambulance, it was pretty advanced for the time. Trying to capture the ghost in between the two beams to get it into the trap. So we never had the Ghostbusters 3 sequel that should have been made, but we have Ghostbusters Donuts. Let's take a closer look at this package. So here's the box. We have some very impressive packaging here for these Ghostbusters Donuts. There's something sweet in the neighborhood. The logo with the Ghostbusters logo added to it, and the slime coming over the top of the Krispy Kreme logo. And then down here on the front of the box, you can see the logo for the 30th anniversary of Ghostbusters the movie. And here on the side of the box you have this QR code you can scan and then play this Google Maps game at crispyscreams.com. And here on the back you can see again the 30th anniversary. Very impressive packaging here for this. Now, most importantly, what's inside this package. So let's get the box lid open. So we see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's even got the little hat on. Nice little detail there. There's another one. And here we have the Ghostbusters logo donut with the slime underneath and the white frosting on top. So here's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man out of the box. You can see there's the opening for the marshmallow filling, keeping in the theme with the Marshmallow Man. And there's his famous hat there on the top. Very nice detail on that. That is a candy piece. And of course the other is the chocolate frosting. So very nice presentation here of a very well-known character from movies. Okay, since these are both essentially the same in terms of flavor and filling, I thought let's go ahead and try the more interesting of the two, which is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You can see there's a little bump here on the top that actually holds on his hat. Pretty standard glazed aroma, picking up additional frosting. Can't really smell the marshmallow inside. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes.
quiet on the set.
Quiet, shut up, quiet.
Happy Halloween from Hollywood, Bob. I'm a very busy man these days, with a supporting role in Magic Mike 2, the lead role of Johnny in Christopher Nolan's reboot of Cool as Ice. And now I've just been cast in a starring role in a reboot of Ghostbusters. Remember how there were 2 Ghostbusters cartoons? The real one, and then that fake one where they replaced Dan Aykroyd with a circus animal? Well, this reboot is kind of like that fake one. Sorry, Bob. It's going to be direct to streaming on Amazon.com. Ghostbusters, Too Legit to Quit, was personally announced by Jeff Bezos himself in a press conference today. According to the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos was resplendent in Robert Plant pajamas, purple ascot, and Flashdance headband. The film will star me, Lana Del Rey, Amanda Bynes, and Tove Lo as Camel Wide's chomping ghost hunters. The villain will be Loaf, who will portray an undead, failed ballet dancer with anger management issues. Expect ghost cameos from Tony Bennett, Michael Douglas, and Dr. Luke. I've got an exclusive clip for you, sponsored by I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. I'm freezing in here, and you want to talk about boats? Everybody feel around for a light switch. I can sense something is in here somewhere. All right, whoa. Imagine what that will be like in 3D on your Amazon Fire phone. I ain't afraid of no ghost, Bob.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Woo!
Well, I'm having a much easier time dispatching of this Stay Puft Marshmallow Man than Peter, Ray, and Winston had in the movie. This is rich and decadent all around. You have the classic Krispy Kreme donut, slightly crisp on the outside, soft and rich on the inside. Then you have a rich vanilla cream frosting, fudge areas on top, a very fudgy chocolate flavor, and then inside plenty of this rich marshmallow cream squirting out that I kind of expected it would be thicker or more gummy, but it turned out to be very much like a cream filling with a slight marshmallow flavor. I would say the flavor is more towards the jar of marshmallow cream than it is of a, for example, a campfire jumbo marshmallow like you heat up over the fire. Perhaps a Stay Puft marshmallow tastes exactly like this marshmallow flavor, but I've never had one. I don't know if they still manufacture them. This donut is bad behavior all around, and as a result of that extreme decadence, I am bestowing the rare John Candy Award on this Ghostbusters donut from Krispy Kreme. Certainly I think John Candy should have been in Ghostbusters 3 as well as Chevy Chase, but we'll probably never get that sequel with the real actors who should have been in it. So we have the movies, we have the games, and we have the John Candy Award-winning Ghostbusters donut. that is easily topping out so far what we've had on the Halloween countdown this year. Definitely get your proton pack and PK meter and send the Ecto-1 right through the drive-thru to Krispy Kreme for these Ghostbusters Donuts. These are a solid 5 stars, John Candy Award. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on this Halloween countdown. Bye everybody.